Hey, what's up everyone? It's Kendall coming back to you for the Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem YouTube channel. And today I am doing something that I wasn't sure I was ever going to do, but I broke down and I subscribed to Vinyl Me Please. Yep, you know, it was one of those nights where you're just lying in bed and you're tired but can't go to sleep and you're just thumbing on your phone and you're looking at stuff, and the next thing you know, you have hit subscribe and you're like, oh crap, it went through. What was I thinking? And you subscribe to it and they've got you locked in. I didn't lock in for the year. I didn't lock in for the 3 months or the 6 months. I only locked in for 3 months. So I got my first month, the month of April. You know, this is all new to me, but this actually came in before Record Store Day. It actually came in, I think it came in on Thursday, or was it Friday? But I was gone, of course, on Friday, so I didn't get a chance to really do much of anything. So I haven't opened this. So here we go. Nice packaging, I think. The Rising issue. Never see. I don't even know what comes in this thing, but you get the Rising issue. I'll have to look at that later. Listen to more Harry Nilsson. A sticker, it looks like. Get that. Goes along with it. And the record I got, because as you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I've been really into country lately, which, I mean, I've always been into country, but the April version, the April vinyl is the Alan Jackson, Who I Am. Yeah, sorry. Alan Jackson, Who I Am. Now, this is my first ever Vinyl Me Please record, so, you know, I don't know what to expect, but it looks pretty cool. Nice little Obi here. You know, that gives you some information, talks about the album. Nice packaging. It's a gatefold. Comes in this nice sleeve, this plastic sleeve. Lacquer's cut by Cicely Balston. Air mastering, pressed on exclusive 180 gram gold Galaxy vinyl. Listing notes by David Cantwell. First ever time on vinyls. 1994 album featuring Living on Love and Gone Country. Also featured on this record, which I love this album. Got Summertime Blues, the famous Eddie Cochran song, which love that. I don't even know her name. I remember that music video had Jeff Foxworthy in it. But yeah, so just a great album. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I just broke down and decided to go with it. Next month is Clint Black. That's the main reason really why I wanted to do it. Killin' Time, the first ever reissue of Killin' Time. The splatter vinyl on that one looks really cool. I already know, so I can't wait to get that one. The June release, I'm probably going to change that one up. Sorry, excuse the noise, guys. I'm going to pull the vinyl out so you guys can see it. You know, I'm not really, the feel of that. Nice cardboard, I don't even know what you call that, but like it's not like, oh, there's a booklet in here too. Comes with a nice booklet. Look at that. Ain't that nice? Nice gatefold here. Nice sleeve, man. This thing is like very nice. Nicely done. Nice here. Then it comes polyline inner sleeve. Gotta love that. And this is what the, look at that. That's actually, I don't know if you can see this real well. Good looking vinyl. I like the way that looks. Alan Jackson, Who I Am. So nice thick vinyl. So yeah, very cool. Now, of course, don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to listen to this because my wife's been getting tired of hearing all the country music here lately. She is not a country fan. I, of course, am a huge country fan, so I've got to be very careful when I listen to this because, like I said, she is just not really into the country. So I gotta pick and choose. It's either gotta be when she's not home or when she's in bed asleep or the door's closed, like it is right now. But anyway, so yeah, you know, I was really kind of I'll put this away later. I was really kind of, I really didn't see the value in Vinyl Me Please. And honestly, I'm still not sure if I'm going to see the value in it. I mean, I know I get free shipping on records now that I purchase, and I get the membership price. So that's kind of cool. And I know that if I don't want a record that coming month, I can put it on hold and I get the value and I can get something else. So that's kind of cool. So, I mean, it's going to be a learning process. We'll see. You know, I mean, I've heard good things about the Vinyl Me Please records, like the sound quality and all that kind of stuff too. The pressings, you know, just being good quality records. So that's kind of cool. And you know, they also release exclusives that you can't get anywhere else sometimes too. Like with the Clint Black. They did a reissue of the Keith Whitley, which I have an original of, but you know, they did they did a reissue, and that's the only place you can get that reissue. You know, which I think is a shame. This Alan Jackson, you know, it's never been released on vinyl before. This is the only way you can get a copy of it now. So there's things like that. You know, we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens. Maybe some good things will come of it, and I'll keep my subscription going. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about Vinyl Me Please. Did I make a good decision? Is it worth it to you guys? Should I keep it going past 3 months? If I, you know, just let me know. And one last thing that I want to talk about real quick. I did make one post Record Store Day purchase that I want to talk about because I'm really impressed with it. And that is this Pearl Jam Dark Matter album. I am not the biggest Pearl Jam fan. After the 90s, I kind of really lost interest in them as a band. I think their 90s stuff is great, but after Vitology, I kind of really just lost interest. I've talked about it before. 10, I think, is their best album, and to me, it still is their best album. But on the way home from Record Store Day from Wilmington, I was listening to music, obviously, because it's a long ride. You know, it's about 3-hour drive. And Lindsay was sleeping, and so I'm listening to podcasts and music, and I decided to stream this finally. And man, I was getting into it. I'm like, oh man, that sounds really good. And people have been talking about this record and how it sounds a lot like early Pearl Jam. And I have to agree, it does sound a lot like early Pearl Jam. And so I was really impressed with it. I'm like, man, I should have bought a copy of the Record Store Day version of this album. Well, by that time, I'm like, well, I'm home now. And Noble Records did do some Record Store Day titles this year. And a buddy of mine was working on Sunday there. So I texted him Sunday at about 2 o'clock. I said, hey, do you guys still have any of those copies of Dark Matter? He said, we do. We got 3. I said, can you grab one for me? So he went ahead and he bought one of these. And yeah, I picked it up on Monday. I was feeling very, very sick that weekend afterwards. We won't get into that, but I did pick it up. And if you haven't already seen it, which I'm sure you have, this is what it looks like. And I just think, honestly, out of all the variants that they did for this album, I think the Record Store Day one looks the coolest. I really, really do. To me, that is just the coolest looking vinyl. You know, they've done so many different variants for like regions and like the exclusives for, you know, club members and all that kind of stuff, but I think this is by far the coolest one. But the album itself, like I said, I think this is probably their best album since Vitology. You know, some people may disagree with me, I don't know, but I am just super impressed with this album. I've listened to it probably 3 times since it came out now. Once on vinyl, twice streaming. I like the packaging too. I like the cover. I like the gatefold. It comes with a poster. But yeah, just really impressed with it. And then they were on Howard Stern talking about it as well. Some really great songs. Scared of Fear is a great one. Dark Matter's a great one. Waiting for Stevie's a great one. Running's a great one. Just, I mean, honestly, I could listen to this whole album and be happy. It's all like 10 in that way. But just, yeah, I was very impressed. So, yeah, if you haven't heard this album, definitely listen to it. And pick up a copy. If you're a Pearl Jam fan, you will not be disappointed, I think, in this record. And that's coming from a guy who's a minor Pearl Jam fan. I've always said Mike McCready is my favorite part of Pearl Jam, not Eddie Vedder. I'm sure I'll catch some slack for that. His guitar playing on this, his solos, his riffage, oh my gosh, so good. Mike McCready, some of his best stuff is on this in the last 20 years. So yeah, phenomenal, great stuff, killer stuff. Anyway, just wanted to talk about that. That's my post-Record Store Day purchase, because that is actually a Record Store Day album. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about Vinyl Me Please. Let me know what you guys think about that Pearl Jam album. Anyway, leave me some comments, likes, shares, all that good stuff, whatever. I'd appreciate it. Thumbs up, you know, the usual. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace and love. Bye.